Hey y'all, here is a video to show how to cut up greens for your salad when you're using greens like kale, your mustards, and your other greens that are a lot more fibrous in as your salad greens. You'll want to cut them up finely. So I wanted to do this video to show how I cut up my salads. How do you go from here? How do you get get greens like this in order to be able to eat your salad? And this is kale. Now this happens to be the flat leaf kale, which I happen to prefer, but you can't always get the flat leaf kale. But cutting it up like this is definitely beneficial when you have the curly leaf kale, because that kale is definitely more fibrous, a little bit tougher than even say the flat leaf kale. But kale, of course, is going to be tougher than your iceberg lettuce and your bib lettuce and the black Simpson lettuce. What you're going to start out with, you're going to wash your kale and peel it off the stem, just like you guys do that cooked collard greens. And wash it and get it like that. And then what you want to do is grab, since this is the last little bunch, in order to cut it, you just pick up, there's nothing nothing neat about this at all. You just pick it up and grab it and ball it up in your hand. And then take your fingers. You want to press those fingers like that. Of course, move your fingers out the way. But hold it tight in your hand. Keep it pressed in your hand. Keep your fingers and your thumb pressed together. Now, this is where it's beneficial for me to have this nice wide thumb. And then you shred it up like that. You just cut it. And what ends up happening is, because you balled it up like that, and once you cut it, it actually begins to shred the green. Cut it up like you shredded almost like coleslaw in terms of that, the texture. And there you have it. Now, if you are just starting out eating greens like your kales and your mustards in your salad, I would suggest doing this a second time, and you would do the same thing. You just pick it up, grab a whole handful, and then do the exact same thing. Hold it the same way, hold it tight, if to cut it up even smaller. And as I mentioned before, if you pair this technique along with a vinegar-based dressing, not the balsamic vinegar, an actual vinegar-based oil and vinegar-based dressing, that will soften these greens even further. And doing that, cutting it up, preparing your salad with the salad dressing, the oil and vinegar dressing the night before, that will soften these small cut greens even further. So, all right, guys, I hope that helped. And we'll see y'all next time.